it's Ashley and we are on our way to our physician follow-up today. Yes, my hair is blue. The last time we saw it, it was blonde. I did that about a week and a half ago. So we are on our way to the physician actually a day later than we would have liked. We were supposed to have a follow-up on the 27th, but about 2 hours before our appointment yesterday, which was around 7:15, I got a phone call from my doctor's office explaining that my doctor had a emergency and was needing to reschedule all their appointments for the day, and they would love to get me in today. So it's just a day later, and the appointment was scheduled for 9:15 and now it's scheduled for 9:30, so a day and 15 minutes, and that's really not that bad to wait. Yeah, it was frustrating, yeah, it was disappointing, but it could have been much worse. It could have been like a couple weeks out, like, I don't know. I'm just happy it was just an extra day. We've waited this long, we can wait an extra day pretty much, and it's here, so, you know, that's what we're doing. So yesterday we did a bunch of different things. Something I was also planning on doing from yesterday was going vegan, which I did, and we went out and bought a bunch of food for that, and I've got my protein bar for this morning. We expect to go to the doctor's office and find out how my surgery, everything went. I'm not sure if there's going to be a video or photos, but I know that she's going to discuss everything and show us what she can, because I know she did do one of the two or maybe both during the surgery, and they're going to tell us how what they predict will be good for the future, and hopefully we'll be deciding what our next step is. We are not doing IUI. We've already decided that we are not doing IUI. We hope that we qualify for the effortless IVF. We'll be talking and discussing with our doctor about that today, and we'll be discussing on how soon we can start that. So hopefully get the ball rolling, because all the surgeries are done. I'm completely healed. The only thing that needs to go away is my sutures, but they dissolve within the next couple months. So everything is just ready. We just need to know what we're doing with this next appointment, and that's what we're gonna learn. So Mr. Kelly is driving. So do you want to say anything? No? Okay. So we will be back once we have more information. So talk to you soon. Okay, so we are on the way home now. It was like an hour, 15 minutes for everything. Pretty much the longest thing we had to do was wait for the financial coordinator and the IVF coordinator. So we got good news. Be excited. Smile.
Why is green?
Oh my god. So I'm excited. He's being a butt, but that's normal. So we found out that we qualify for effortless IVF. So that is going to help with cost dramatically. So yay. We do have to pay $4,500 upfront before we even start, which is so much more doable than having to pay like $15,000 or anything along those lines. I think up front, I'm not sure, it's probably $12,000 to $15,000 for regular IVF, but we qualify for effortless because he's normal and I'm normal. My only problem is PCOS. When we were going through the surgery itself, they said my ovaries were normal. They didn't seem to have cysts impacted on them, so they didn't have to do anything like that. They did find out that I had endometriosis, which I always thought I did, but it was such a small amount that it was pretty much non-existent. They were able to like burn it off, and they removed all of the endometriosis spots that they found. I mean, I'm gonna show a picture, like the one side that has all the endometriosis that you're seeing. That's kind of how much my mom was, but all over her uterus and ovaries. So much so that it actually strangled one of her ovaries. So I didn't have it that bad. Mine were literally specks. I mean, they looked like little pieces of mold in my uterus. Well, not in my uterus, but surrounding the uterus and surrounding the ovaries. They were like just little mold spots that were super superficial. So, my doctor said, so have you stayed on birth control? Because nobody told me I was supposed to get off of it. I thought I was supposed to continue to take it, and I did continue to take it. And then I found out that no, you're supposed to not take it after you're done with all your procedures that we did for our uterine septum surgery. No big deal. She told me to let her know when I was on cycle day 1, which is the first day of your menstrual cycle, and I am on my cycle day 1 today. So we were able to schedule my follow-up 3D sonogram to look at my uterus and see how it is now. Because before, as you know, it was like a Y shape. Now it should be more uterus shaped. Everything is back to how it should be. We did look at my surgery inside where they fixed the septum, and yes, I did have a septum, and it was very, very acute. I wouldn't say it was moderate, I'd say it was acute. I would say it's just at that little line, and we saw them cut through it, and it opened up my my womb, and now it's supposed to be perfect. Hopefully everything is. Pretty much after the sonogram that we're gonna have in 2 weeks, which we have scheduled, I did my blood today. Kelly has to do his semen analysis again, and I have to have my follow-up sonogram. After that, then I wait a couple more weeks. Okay, so after that we induce my menstrual cycle with Prevera, and then I start on a week of contraceptive pills, and then we start IVF. Literally, it's that quick. Pay for it. I'm gonna get my drugs in the mail. I don't start those until we actually start the procedure or we start the ball rolling for the IVF journey, and hopefully within the next month or so we'll have embryos fertilized, frozen, and then like a week after we have them frozen and they grow and everything, and then they grow and then they freeze them. After that they'll be putting one in. I'm gonna talk to my doctor because I don't want to just put one in. I'm really worried that it's not gonna work with just one, but they're gonna look at my egg quality, and I'll be able to discuss that with my doctor when the time comes. Another thing that we found out is we will be freezing any embryos that are viable for a later use. We might use them again if we decide that we just want one baby, or if we end up with 2 babies. If we don't want to use them, we could always donate them and give somebody else a chance at life if we decide to do that, But we might just keep them frozen for a later time if we decide to ever go through this again. It'll be a much lower cost to do so, to come back, because they don't have to go through all that procedure. That procedure is all done and taken care of. All they have to do is just put it inside, and that's the cost of that, which is awesome to find out. So is there anything you want to say?
No, focusing.
I know, he's driving. I have to go back to work, so that's why I'm telling you all this now. But we are really excited, and I am beyond excited. I almost started crying. We were sitting there at the little desk thing waiting for the coordinator to come and speak with us and everything, because I looked at my physician while we were doing the follow-up, and I was like, so it'll be like a month? And she goes, yeah, if we're able to do everything and everything looks great, then it'll be like a month or so. And I'm like, a month for a baby? Oh my god, that's so awesome. So yeah, I'm really excited. You have no idea. This is like a year and a half, almost 2 years of trying and journeys and surgeries and appointments. So I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. I hope this is how it is for the rest of everything. I hope all my eggs are healthy and the embryos are great quality. But my biggest deal is PCOS. I've already done the 3 months of Clomid. We aren't doing IUI. And make sure if you don't want to do IUI or anything like that, you just want to go straight to effortless, or you don't have effortless, you only have IVF available to you. You just want to go straight to that. You make sure to let your doctor know, because as soon as my doctor brought it up, I let her finish what she was talking about. I didn't want to interrupt her because she was just giving us all our options. And so after she was finished and she said what she needed to, I was like, we don't want to do that. We just want to go straight to, we want to see if we qualify for effortless and we want to do IVF. And she's like, okay, no IUI, that's fine. Let's go towards this. These are your options and this is what we're going toward. And now we have all of our paperwork that we need to for IVF. It's like a book. We have to get that notarized, bring it back. There's a whole bunch of legal red tape that has to go around it and make sure everything is consensual and up and up. But pretty much after we're done with that, then we start. Yay! So, I don't have anything else to say. I might come back with a little bit more with Kelly, but he is driving right now. So, just in case, thank you guys so much for following our journey. I hope we reach our destination soon and the treasure that it holds within. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!